And she is exactly the same.
What do you think bondage is to you?
It's very intimate. It's equivalent to sex. Even if we didn't have this site, we would still be doing all the same things.
Tell us a funny anecdote during one of your bondage sessions.
An anecdote? Maybe that means blooper, I'm guessing.
I'm not sure exactly what that means.
We were shooting a custom and I was knocking on the door and I had to introduce myself as Adriana, but I kept saying my name. I know it's not funny, but it was funny as hell.
In the moment.
In the moment, it was so funny that Martin had tears running down his eyes. Funny that you added "Tie Me Up Now." It's a lot of that. A lot of our fans and members, I don't know if they have an expectation or they think that I get tied up all day, every day. And yeah, we probably would, but we have to live life too.
And speaking of the business, you have 4 live streaming cameras and 5 live still cameras at your home. In the shower, in the bedroom, or the scenes while Martin ties you up in the playroom. People watch you online. How would you describe your emotions? Is it exciting for you? What are your feelings?
I personally love the cameras. It was a little weird at first. And you have to get used to it, I think, for anybody. I love it. I like being watched, and I love the spontaneity of being tied up. And then, you know, we get to share that with our fans and our members.
Were you ever nervous?
Sometimes I do get, like, mostly like during a live show.
But not
sometimes.
anymore.
Not so much.
Adriana has a tremendous amount of fans who love to see her in heels. They love to see her in pantyhose. So that when, you know, she spends 10 hours a day at the desk, there's a camera there that can show what she's wearing. We have put together something that I know is 100% unique to any other bondage site.
That's why I said the best part of my job is being able to be myself, because you clearly see there's cameras everywhere, and I obviously can't fake it around my house. I mean, they see me at my most intimate moments. So
it's easy.
Yeah,
easy for you to be yourself.
It is. All I have to do is just look great.
Yeah.
And be myself.
And you know what? I think you're a great model because you have many videos with strict ties, strict gagged, and positions requiring hardcore endurance.
Thank you.
Do you have any limits?
I don't think I have any limits.
Yeah,
that's
with you two.
There is right. There isn't
Okay.
something that he wants to do that I absolutely won't do, and vice versa. We're both open to each other's suggestions.
And what is your opinion about gags?
I love gags. My favorite is the ball gag, but I also love rope gags, which we don't do, but I think that's only just because we forget about the other awesome gags because we always lean towards ball gag.
Adriana, when she's gagged, she's a tremendous drooler. There are men who just love
them. It helps them
Yeah.
to know us better, respect us, and appreciate what we do. Like you see right here is our chat. Members are welcome to click my name anytime and chat with me any time of the day. Never do members say, "Oh, you look so, I want to fuck you." I never get that. I rarely get any dick pictures from even social media. No, honestly, I don't. I mean, I'll get them like once in a while, but those are people who aren't really my fans.
You have to do it in ways that only fulfill it momentarily. I'm very lucky where my most deepest perversion is satisfied constantly by someone who has an equally deep perversion for the same thing.
I get members and fans telling me the same thing. Either I'm lucky or Martin's lucky, and I respond the same. I say that I'm lucky too, because it's true. Anything that I want to do, we live it.
Adriana, I think you are one of the most exciting bondage models around today. The people say you're a bondage megastar.
Thank you.
You have many videos as submissive in predicament bondage, but also you're very sexy and sweet in these videos. You have many videos of strict ties, with mean punishment, not comfort, or hogtied. Do you have a favorite opinion about pirating?
It is a huge problem in every industry.
Always will be.
Our content is stolen regularly and posted regularly. The amount of money that goes into the production of every video is outlandish. The time, the equipment, the energy, the knowledge, it's crazy to just see it posted away. That was genuinely
Yeah,
this
a lot of them
person's
don't realize.
way of
Complimenting.
providing a compliment.
Yeah.
Would you give any advice to people in relationships that want to practice?
If you're in a relationship with a woman and you are into bondage and you haven't presented that to her, you've taken too long.
These shades kind of gray thing from a vanilla standpoint, they'd be like, oh wow, you're into some kinky shit. But I mean, you compare that to our bondage, it like takes people back.
Tell us about yourself. Adriana, how about you go first?
I strive to keep it just real, just because it's easier for me. I don't ever like being someone else or something else that I'm not comfortable with. So coming into the industry, presenting Adriana as Adriana and always maintaining that is the best way to describe myself.
And so
Yeah.
for you, Martin,
She would never say she's a beautiful person on the inside and on the
how
outside.
many strengths?
He's really, really hardworking and he's good at every fucking thing that he does. Why do you think we have the site that we do?
You know, that-
Because if it wasn't for his knowledge, his skill, you can't find another Martin.
I was a level 100, pessimism, negative, complaining, irritated, and I have followed a path of trying to correct those things and become a better person, not just for myself, but for our relationship and for her. Because she's so positive and beautiful, I know that being negative can weigh down a relationship. Therefore, I only turn on the negativity and pit bull attitude when it's absolutely necessary. She puts a tremendous amount of effort into work and into people pleasing.
And do you guys like to do anything else in your free time?
I'm on camera a lot and I do a lot from waking up to going to bed. So the end of the night is my free time. Just being able to either take a bath, listen to music, work out, just be in my room and just do nothing.
My free time is so minimal. I probably have an hour or two at the end of the day to just kind of either log onto a website and read or become educated on a specific topic of something that we may want to do, or perhaps as
Yeah.
we need a new that.
Constantly upgrading equipment.
Yeah.
Constantly wanting to shoot new content, features that we want to add to the site. It will always be never ending.
What is your guys' opinion about social networks?
Social media is a great tool for businesses, especially models, producers. It allows you to advertise your content, put yourself out there. It's a good thing.
Is there anything else you both would like to say to your fans?
We are lucky enough to have the most amazing, genuine, loyal, generous, respectable, and respectful community of people.
You mean your fan base?
Not just our fan
site.
base, the site, our members. We've become a small community of people and they know each other.
Very difficult.
Oh yeah, and
You know-
especially because of competition.
Yeah.
They have to either love Martin's rigging and or love me because that's all they see.
That's all they're going to get. Plenty of sites out there